everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha. Today's video is going to be about the pill and how it is used and why it is used to treat endometriosis. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Samantha. I suffer with both endometriosis and IBS. If you are also a sufferer or are interested in these subjects, please do subscribe. It's always good to see my family growing on YouTube, and hopefully I can help some of you. So today's video is actually a requested video, so I'm really excited about that. I love getting requests. It really helps to motivate me to keep making these videos, and then also just to help guide me on what you actually want to see. So before I actually start talking about it, I must state first off that I'm not a doctor or a medical professional. I'm simply a sufferer myself who has suffered for a long time, and I do a ton of research, and I'm just passing some of that information on, if that makes sense. The other thing to note is that I'm going to be doing two videos. So this video is about the pill, sort of like more in general. The other one will be to do with the different types of pill, because you've got the combined pill and the mini pill, for example, and I want to go into a bit more detail with those. So, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware anyway, I'd imagine there's only people with endometriosis that are going to be watching really anyway. A lot of you will be told that you should maybe try the pill as a treatment, or you have tried it already, or you're doing it at the moment. Now, the reason that this is a common treatment for endometriosis is because what the idea is that you take the pill for 3 to 4 months without having a break, and that way what it does is it kind of gives your body a rest in a way, and reduces how often you're bleeding, because every time you bleed, that is pooling out into usually the pelvic area, and the blood, wherever you bleed from, it is trapped within your body. That then causes adhesions and cysts and pain, and things like that. Now, so obviously, logically, it makes sense that the pill, if you're bleeding less, it's going to help reduce some of those symptoms, and how severe the disease is, if that makes sense. It can kind of just give you a bit of control over it, to an extent anyway. So the other thing to mention is that it is made up of synthetic hormones, which are very similar to hormones found, found, but produced by the ovaries, and that is progesterone and estrogen. Now, obviously, the different pills have different hormones in, so I'll talk about that in the other video. Now, I've got a quote here that I want to read. So, the pill helps control pain by stopping periods and helps to prevent endometriosis from getting worse. Also, it says online and through research that I've done that your periods should be lighter and pain-free. I don't really know about like the whole pain-free thing. I was like, there's no way like it would be pain-free, I don't think. But let me know if any of you found one that's particularly worked well, and you found that it has completely got rid of your pain, or has it really improved your pain. Please comment below, because I always like to see what you guys think, and other people will read through the comments and you might really help someone. That's the whole point of these videos anyway, on my part, is that I really just want to reach out to some of you and help some of you. If I can, even if it's just a couple of people. I know my videos aren't going to help everyone. I don't know if I pointed out at the beginning, I'm not a medical professional. I think I did actually. So you should seek doctor's advice if you're worried about anything, or if you just don't feel good at all. I mean, it does make you feel rubbish, obviously, but you know, if you find the pill makes you feel bad. Which then brings me on to side effects, actually. Sorry, but so first off, I'm going to read the common side effects, which are as follows: nausea, spotting, bloating, weight gain, headaches, tender breasts, mood swings, and depression. So these ones, as I said, they're quite common, and they're meant to subside quite quickly. It might take a few weeks though, until your body gets used to it, because obviously you're giving your body something new. you know, so it only makes sense that you're going to need to get used to it. So it's very normal to get some of these symptoms, even though they're quite debilitating. I can't even speak. You know what I mean, even though they're bothersome, let's say. However, like, if you're bothered by anything, like, you know, more than you feel you should be, just go to your doctor or seek medical advice if you can. Now, the serious side effects I'm going to read next. If you get any of these, you must seek medical attention. Please don't leave it. Too many people don't go to the doctor, and, you know, you're a living being. You can't just, oh, well, I don't think it's a good idea at all. You shouldn't just leave it. I mean, it's difficult, obviously, for people in, like, the USA, for example, where you don't have free health care. I am aware of that it's a bit more difficult. But if you can seek some kind of advice in some way, please do. You know, this is your life. That's the main thing. So, you know, do not ignore these following side effects, which are rare, by the way. So they are as follows: severe abdominal pain, severe chest pain, shortness of breath, severe headache, dizziness, numbness, and weakness. Eye problems, including blurred vision and also vision loss. Speech problems, severe leg pain in the calf or in the thigh. So that's all of them on here. If you get any of those, please seek medical advice. I know I keep repeating myself, but I can't stress it enough. It's very important that you do that. You know, and obviously they sound pretty terrible. So, you know, it'd be kind of silly not to follow through with some medical advice. So now, the next question, I've got a couple of like common questions that people have asked me and that I see posted in forums. So the next one's to do with how taking the pill affects pain. A lot of people wonder if it will help reduce their pain. So this is literally like, kind of like taken from a quote. It said, few studies have been done to show evidence, and they show the studies that have been done, not many of them, which isn't surprising, there's never many done, it seems to do with endometriosis. Yeah, a few studies have been done, and evidence suggests that it's similar to other hormone treatments. And that was like literally all it said. It didn't even elaborate on that, and I was like, so what have you found with other hormone treatments? It literally didn't say. And I couldn't find much on it, so like I thought, you know, it's not surprising though, is it? I just thought it was so typical, because I know from being a sufferer and like just reading about, you know, other people's stories and how they deal with it, that everyone says there's not enough awareness, and it's so true. And it, like I nearly swore then, it's just so annoying. I mean, this literally doesn't even like get across the point I'm trying to make enough, that like so many people suffer with this, well, women suffer with this, and it ruins people's lives. Like it affects everything in your life. It has mine. I'll leave a link to my endo story. I won't go into that too much, because you can watch that if you want to. But it's just, it's such a horrible thing to have, like people just have no idea. Like if they don't have it, or like doctors, they're just, oh, it's so irritating. I just want to like, ugh. Sometimes when I've been for appointments, I just want to like grab them and be like, you realise like what this is doing to me. Anyway, end of rant. I'll stop because I'll get carried away. So yeah, it wasn't surprising to me that there's not been many studies done, because it always seems to be the thing. So the next thing, this is the thing that like women are pretty much, it seems anyway, most bothered about, which I'm not surprised at, and that is to do with fertility. So this is about its effectiveness for infertility. Unfortunately, it does not improve your chances of conceiving, but saying that, it does help to preserve what fertility you do have. Obviously, again, everybody's different. Some people are fertile with endo, some people aren't, unfortunately. So it really does just depend on you as a person, but in itself it doesn't help you conceive, if you see what I mean, but it can just help to protect the fertility that you do have. I mean, for me personally, I've been told that I probably will never be able to have children. I have stage 4 endometriosis, and I was left undiagnosed for an extremely long time. Well, they thought that anyway, given I was misdiagnosed with IBS for a long time. You know, I've been told that, and I know how horrible that is. But what I'd like to say to you is that, like, try not, you know, this is coming from someone that has the exact, you know, if you've been told this, I've been told this as well. They're not always right, okay? Like, I've got friends, it's in my family as well. One of my family members has got polycystic ovaries. It's my sister, actually. I don't think she'd mind me mentioning her. She has polycystic ovaries and endometriosis, and she's had 2 children. And she's, you know, she's in her 30s as well. So, you know, they always say, you know, as age goes against you, obviously generally, but especially with endometriosis, and she's managed, you know, it took her a while, but, you know, she's got 2 lovely children now. So, you know, please don't, like, lose hope, but at the same time, try not to dwell on it too much, because, you know, it's not gonna benefit you worrying about it. Or, I mean, you know, obviously you're gonna be upset, but you never know, okay? So just hang in there, you know. So that is pretty much it for this video. I think I've covered everything. Please keep a lookout for my next video, which will be to do with the different types of pills. I might have a video in between, actually, but I'll be filming that one next. I've already filmed a couple of others. And I have a new camera, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed, like, it's a better quality. I really want to up the quality of my content, because before I was filming with my iPad, it was so rubbish. I couldn't zoom in. I had to, like, stand really far away from the camera, because it doesn't zoom when it's filming this way. My iPad doesn't. It's not a very new iPad, actually. So I've got the Canon G7X Mark II, actually. It's really good. I've only had it a few days, so I've still got a lot to learn with it. But I'd recommend it, actually. It's just good in general for photos as well. I like to take photos also. But I really want to up my content for you guys, the quality especially. I've got a lot to learn with editing, though. I'm just taking it a step at a time. So I hope this video's quality is a bit better, you know, and hopefully you can hear me reasonably well as well. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe. It means the world to me, just to see a couple of people even. It just makes me feel like, you know, my videos mean something to someone. I do put time into these because I want to help people. So I really hope that this video has been beneficial to some of you. I know that it's not going to help everyone, I'm aware of that, but even if I can help a couple of people, then that's always a good thing. So I will stop babbling, and thanks for watching. I'll speak to you guys soon.